So today I wanted to talk about events. This is something that a lot of companies are very interested in at the moment, is automations to get the most out of the events. So reaching out to people beforehand to get meetings, also following effectively after the events with the people you met and also with the ones you couldn't meet with, but you still are interested in talking. Yeah, having a meeting virtually. So I know the magic in events is going, talking to people, shaking hands. At some events, there's so many people that it's impossible to do this. For example, I'm attending Bits and Pretzels next week, and it's expected to have around 7,000 people. So I know that it's going to be impossible to talk with a lot of these people. So something that you can do for events, and we are exploring more right now, is to create the list of attendees at the event. First of all, this works differently for each event because some of them have like so directories of people that are attending, other ones just have the companies that are exhibiting, other ones just have speakers. So it really varies. There are a lot of tools that help you scrape the companies and the people in the website of those events. And of course, there are some lists that you can only attend if you have a ticket. Still, I just really recommend people doing this if they really are attending the event instead of doing a trap or, hey, I saw you're going to the event, I'm too, but they are not really going. It's just an excuse to talk with them. So the process that I want to share here is, for example, how we scraped role list with unstructured data. So we got the name of the person, the full name of the person, and the title you're going to see here. For example, is not separated like title and company name, so we had to separate it later, and also profile text. So people in the event saying, hi, I want to network around this and that. So that's everything that we had, how we built this, having all the information that we needed for people to reach out to them beforehand, to get meetings, to be able to really talk with more people than we could have done only by going at the event and shaking hands. So first thing here, you got the full name. So the first thing I want to do is to get the first name and last name separated because we send in the emails, and for example, for this person, they had doctor at the beginning of the name. We remove all of those things because we don't want to send it in the email. Then also we had here, as I tell, like the job title of the person and the company name. So for this, we use AI agent here that will help us separate them. So into company name and job title. Then after that, you have the name of the person, their job title, and their company name. So using that information, use agent here, an AI agent in this platform that will go and look for the most likely LinkedIn URL of this person using the data that we have. So you're going to see here the LinkedIn that we got and the confidence of this being the LinkedIn of this person. And also something very important, if you're going to use those links for something else, is to clean them this search, because as you see, some of them like Germany, and so there are a lot of different links that you can get. So it's pretty important to get this unstructured data into the same structured data that you can use for your different strategies. Then after that, I also wanted to get the company domain. So the same, I have the company name. I also have the LinkedIn of a person that works there. So using that information, this agent to go and look for the most likely company website. Yeah, the same with the LinkedIn of the company. And after that, when you have the full name of the person and the company domain, we can look for the email. I'm using at the moment Lead Magic. You could use also a waterfall. Here in Twitter, this uses different providers, and then you can validate the emails. Another tool to make sure that they don't bounce, you have the right emails. After that, also, for example, for me, I wanted to qualify if the people I was meeting with or I was going to send an email to, if they were a fit, if they were founders, if they were marketing, if they were in sales, because those are the ones that I want to talk to. We are back. So yeah, here we have if they are founders, marketing or sales leaders. And then for me, I want to talk to these people at the moment. Then what I did to personalize the email, the messages, was to find their services, how they are differentiating from other companies according to them in their website, their target customers and the individuals they're targeting in those companies. Also making sure they are B2B. This is an event, there's people coming from BC. So I wanted to reach out to only software as a service companies, maybe also other type of companies, but not to BCs. And then you can find different data points, number of employees they have, and use data points that you got before. You can know if this person is a very good fit or not a fit at all. So you can only reach out to people that could be really interesting to you. Very important here, cleaning the company name to make sure we can use them in the messaging. And yeah, that was pretty it. So now what I did here with this list, you see back here, I didn't get the email of everybody. So the people that were a fit and had the email, I sent them an email. And the people that were a fit, I couldn't get an email, I reached out to in LinkedIn. That would be like the strategy before the event. The event, of course, the main focus would be to attend those meetings that we got beforehand, go and check more hands, meet more people. And then after the event, the conversations that you have also create a workflow to reach out to these people, to follow if this is something that is really interesting, relevant to them at the moment, and you could have a second meeting, advance those deals. And also with the people that you couldn't meet, but they are still a super good fit and you want to talk to them, you could create a note in 1 week after the event, and where you tell them you couldn't meet them there, but you really think that you can help them. And this will open the doors because people are more receptive to talking with people that they share something in common